Hello, I'm Tilly Skiles, and you're watching Spartan Scope.
Shepaug Valley School presents Spartan Scope, March 2023 edition.
Hello, and welcome to a brand new edition of Shepaug Valley School's Spartan Scope. I'm Tilly Skiles.
I'm Peyton Ongley.
And I'm Ariel Battlestein.
And now here's a teacher profile produced by Freddie Mathis, Juliet Eddy, and Annabelle Corcoran.
Today at Shepaug Valley High School, we interviewed Senora Hines for this episode of Teacher Spotlight.
My name is Alicia Hines, and I teach high school Spanish here at Shepaug. I've been teaching for 15 years, 10 of those at Shepaug and 5 at other schools in New York when I first started. When I was younger, I wanted to be a marine biologist. Then I realized I get really seasick, and to be a marine biologist, you have to go out in the water. So then I wanted to be a pediatric cardiologist. That involves blood. There were a couple other trial runs before I landed on teaching. I like that you never know what to expect in any given day. You can write a lesson plan, you can put everything together, but once you get that lesson plan in front of students, then they kind of just take hold of it and run with it. And I like that every day has a little bit of structure and routine to it, but it's really completely unpredictable, which keeps it fun and entertaining. I mean, I think if you look around the classroom, I'm kind of bubbly and upbeat. Probably a senior class is probably a once in a lifetime opportunity. I, of course, love all of my students equally and love all of my courses equally. But I really like teaching Spanish 4. I've really gotten to build that curriculum from scratch over the past 10 years. I have a lot of freedom in what we study, and that really allows me to build a curriculum personalized around the students in front of me and what they're interested in. You get a lot of students that are really interested in learning the language and are committed to staying in Spanish, as opposed to some of the other classes that are just trying to check a box. I think the most rewarding part about teaching is getting to make connections with students and really watch their journeys. For me at the high school level, it's meeting students as freshmen and then seeing who they are when they graduate and watching them grow and watching them evolve and grow into the young adults that they become.
After this week's Teacher Spotlight, we learned many interesting facts about Senora Hines. I'm Annabelle Corcoran, and this is Spartan Scope.
Hayden Miles, Juliet Eddy, and Annabelle Corcoran wanted to know how Shepaug students spend their money. Let's watch.
Today we're going to find out what Shepaug students spend their money on.
I spend money on sports.
I spend my money on wood shavings and hay for my chickens.
I spend my money on Nike shoes.
I spend my money on Sun Chips.
I spend my money on dog food.
I spend my money on Chipotle.
I spend my money on stuff for jiu-jitsu.
I spend my money on fast food.
I spend my money on books.
After interviewing Shepaug students, we found that many people spend money on clothes or food. I'm Hayden Miles, and this is Spartan Scope.
Kira McCauley and Alondra Artieda checked out Shepaug's Simply Smiles Club.
So Simply Smiles is a nonprofit organization that helps Mexican orphans in Mexico, and the reason I joined it was because I just want to give back to my community, Latin community. Well, during the bazaar we made these little trees. They were really cute. They had little pom-poms on them, and we helped raise money for the Mexican orphans. Also, just to be like a good person and give back to like those who are less fortunate than you are.
That's it for this edition of Spartan Scope. Thank you to my co-hosts, and big thanks to the TV production and DMC students for their contributions. And thank you for watching. I'm Tilly Skiles. We'll see you next time.